Yes, so assignment 5. Assignment 5, let's just go back to assignment 5. Assignment 5, it's about matrices, and there's a last section called exercise 3. Find the value of x, y, and z if, and you have this matrix is equal to that matrix. This matrix plus that matrix is equal to this one. All right, so you are required to find certain letters. All right, for exercise 3. Now, when you look at assignment 6 now, assignment 6 begin quite similarly. Okay, so unit 4, exercise 3, number 4 and 5. So is a continuation, is 1, 2, 3, exercise 3, 1, 2, 3, and then it continues exercise 6, 4, and 5. So by doing 4 and 5, for those that still have difficulties solving 1, 2, and 3, it should give you an insight as to how to do 4 and 5. Notwithstanding, you can go in the unit and check the examples. Some students have done it already, so if some students have done it, I'm certainly sure that everybody should be able to do it. So, but if you don't do it, then that's not a problem. But I'll leave 1, 2, and 3 as a bonus. So please check it out. All right, don't ignore it. And we're moving on to assignment 6, the continuation of exercise 3, number 4 and 5. Okay, so we have to 4, 5, and 6. Yes, so we have to do an example. All right. Now this example, here, just a minute. This example that we have there is from the unit 4. Okay, so the reason why some people could have done it, they looked at the example in unit 4 and they could have actually figured it out, and the more you can do that, the better for you. Trust me, please develop that skill. You will need it in the future, not just for college algebra 1, but for university. But we'll create our own example. Okay, just a minute. Right, so therefore now we're going to take an example like number 4. Let's snip it. Exercise 3, number 4. Now, for some reason, YouTube doesn't allow me to upload long videos, so I realize up to like 12 minutes it allows me to upload it, but like 15 and so minutes it take a little while. So I'll be uploading it in parts, part 1, part 2, and part 3, and so forth. Okay, so an example like exercise 3, number 4. Okay. It says find the value of. Okay, so we will say like find the value of, they put M, N, and P, right? We can use M and P just for time purposes. M, okay, N, and P. So we are all familiar with what I'm doing, creating an example like number 4, exercise 3. If, so we have to create the matrix. So I normally use math type, but I'm going to use insert equation because some of you all might not have math type, and you might want to be typing your assignment, not just for now but for future. So you go in insert and you go in equations. You have equation and you have symbols. So you go in equations, all right, and you put insert equation. So we want a 2 by 2 matrix minus a 2 by 2 matrix equal another 2 by 2 matrix. So you go in matrix, all right, and you click on a 2 by 2, highlight it, and you can put it in a bracket, or you can put it in bracket first and then create it, but it doesn't matter. Okay. And then now you copy this. Because we want 3 of them. Put a plus, Control V, equal. So as you can see, this is my whiteboard. Now we have 2m. So help me please someone, instead of 2m, what can we write there?
4m.
4m. All right. And here, what can we write? Instead of n, what can we write? This is 1n, by the way. N, this is 1n.
Okay. You want to put P there?
Yeah, you can put p there. Doesn't matter. Okay. I see they have a number, so let's put a number there. Oh, and it's minus, so let's put minus. Sorry. Minus more challenging than plus. Yeah.
But so remember, it has to be equal to the stuff. So.
Yeah. So we can put a 7 there. And we can put a negative 10 there, for example. No. Since this is minus in that equal that, we can put anything there. All right.
Okay.
We can put 6, for example. Here you can put -2. Okay. Because we have a letter there. We have a letter and a letter. Number. So we can put any number there. Okay. Here we have 5. We can put 7 there. We can put, we have P already, so we can put N there. And, or we can put a number there. And then we can put N there, where P was. Alright. And M came there again. So you can put back M there. -2. 3. And let's see what happens. Now, you see, we have just put those numbers randomly. So don't expect for our solutions to be whole numbers. Alright, we did not work it out, so we just put some random numbers. So it's possible that our solutions for M, N, and P might be fractions. The person who constructed that example may have constructed it in such a way that you'll get whole numbers for M, N, and P. Okay, but that's not the case with us. Notwithstanding, even though you get a fraction, you might be correct, you know. So that's why you need to verify and so forth your solution. So let's solve this. So the first thing you need to write, you need to form is an equation. So you have 4m minus 7 is equal to 6. So when you are doing this, you can ignore that -1. You see that -1 we talked about in the previous examples. You can ignore it. All right. If there was another number other than a 1, then we'll have to deal with it. Okay, let's look at the example to see if that's the case. Well, there is no other number other than a 1, -1, +1, +1. But if there was a number other than 1, then we'll have to deal with it before we can proceed. But as far as I can see, this may be for college algebra 1. So for now, you will not be given any question with, you will not be tested with a question like that with a number other than 1 there. Okay, so you can ignore the 1 and just go as you see, just read it as you see it. 4m minus 7. And why 7? Because 4m corresponds with 7 and corresponds with 6, isn't that so? So because they all occupied, what's the position for 4m? Anybody? A what? The position for 4,
A11.
A11, right? The first row and the first column. First row, first column. First row, first column. Okay, so these are the corresponding elements, so that's what you use to make the equation. Okay, so having said that, I'm going to centralize this. Okay, let me just take a note. I'm solving we are solving for M. Let's go back and insert equation. Right, sometimes automatically centralize it. Right, so based on what I just said, can somebody please tell me what I should be writing then now?
So
Yes.
4M minus 7
4M minus 7
equals 6.
equals 6. Everybody see that, right? Any questions? 4M minus 7 equals 6. Okay. We just copy this, paste. Right. What modifications can we do here? We're solving for M. Anybody?
Cancel out the 7.
No, this is
By
not a
adding.
7. This is not a 7.
Cancel the -7.
Cancel out the -7 by
By adding.
Adding the positive.
And
adding the positive.
what you want
Added on both
to
sides.
you don't